I'm going to show you how to use the new Deal Wizard to automatically update the price of a property to track a fixed market cap rate, and then to set the loan amount based on the lesser of either a maximum loan to value ratio or a minimum debt service coverage ratio. To use the Deal Wizard, click on the Deal Wizard button up in the toolbar. It opens up this dialog, and I'm going to engage these separately. So this is telling me that at my current purchase price of $449,000 with $18,000 of NOI, I'm at a cap rate of 4%. Let's say that I believe the cap rate for this market should be 5%. I can click calculate and it'll tell me, okay, I would need to pay $364. And I can click this button here that says set new price and save. It'll immediately set that price and off we go. But there's another option we have here, which is to click this toggle to auto price, and it will continuously update the purchase price to maintain this 5% cap rate. I'm going to click save and engage right here, and you can see we're now at a 5% cap rate. So if we did a basic adjustment, like maybe we did a study, this is actually telling me that the estimated rental rate would be $21.90. It could be as high as $21.40. I set it at $21.70 while I was working on this. Let's say that we think the market is $2,300 for this property. Well, now my proposed cost allowance has gone up from $364 to $390. But let's say we head over here to the expenses and we realize, oh no, it's a brand new house built in 2025. The property tax is still at the lot value, and it doesn't quite have the right property tax amount. It's probably, I don't know what the tax would be on this house, but let's just say $6,000 when it's fully raised up. So I'm going to put $6,000 right here, and now it tells me I can only pay $281. So it's going to continuously adjust for any inputs you put in here. If you find out that the person who listed the property put the HOA in monthly and it's really annually, maybe it's $725 a month, that's going to further affect it. Here, perhaps, other things would change. But the point is that as you make these adjustments, the price is going to change. Now, I'm going to turn the price off because I don't want to continue to adjust the price right now. I want to leave the price alone. And then I'm going to come here to the financing, and I want to show you a couple of other options we have. So usually when you get a loan, especially for an investment property, they're going to limit the size of the loan by the lesser of two constraints. One constraint is going to be the debt service coverage ratio, which is how much cash flow is available at the end of the month to pay the loan with a little bit left over. Generally speaking, they want to have a little bit more. So they're saying here, if I turn the DSC floor on to 1.25, they're saying that your money that comes in, your net operating income needs to be 1.25 times the monthly loan amount. But they're also going to say they just simply won't loan you more than a certain percentage of the property value. Even if you had some magical situation where the property had a 2x debt service coverage ratio, at some point they're going to say, look, we'll only loan you 75%. So if I engage both of these, and a lot of lenders are 1.2, 1.25, and 75% is real typical on the LTV. So those are the defaults here. And I click save. What it's telling me over here is that my loan constraint right now, based on the way I have this set up, is based on the 1.25x debt coverage ratio. It's saying it says the debt coverage ratio will support a $137,000 loan, whereas if we were not constrained by debt coverage based on the LTV, I could get a $200,000 loan. So the solution to this is, how do we get more money? Well, obviously increasing the property tax is what's really killed this deal here. This has hurt our cash flow a lot. But let's say we could figure out how to rent this thing for a lot more money. At some point, see, now we're up at 169 versus 200. It's going to go higher. It's going to go higher. There we go. It flipped. Now our debt coverage ratio would support a loan of $224,000. If we could rent this house out for $3,150 a month, based on the math of calculating the maximum loan amount, you could borrow $224,000 on that cash flow stream. But now the lender's going to look at it and say, hey, I get it, but the house is only worth 267. We're only going to loan you 75% of that. So you're stuck at $200,000. So this is a pretty neat tool that you can use if you're analyzing properties and not wanting to have to continuously go back and edit the purchase price, or not wanting to have to continuously go back and edit the loan amount. If you decide that the market cap rate for an area is 5% or 8%, what have you, then type that in right here, turn on auto price, and whatever your underwriting guidelines are from your lender, you can put those in right here, and Riscover will be sure to tailor the deal to match what you've been offered. So I hope you enjoy this new Deal Wizard feature. Let me know if you have any questions.